Welcome, Barberton Esports fans. It's going to be a solo cast today. I am Coach Kaeden here, going over with you a match against Hillsdale versus Barberton here. We've got our kind of semi-usual lineup here, a couple differences. Sunwolf and Insane Kaeden. We've got Rei McInerney and Kaeden Fincher here. We also have Alec Wuethrich over there on our Reinhardt, Preston Maxwell, and then also we've got Rei Crowder for our supports. Barberton coming out quick to point here. Oh, really walking up on their own over here. Quickly taking points, well, not taking points, but taking this high ground. It looks like Hillsdale very split. I'm not sure what the Reaper was doing there. So Barberton trying to decide where to go to kill. Hiller drops down, but at the same time, as they're putting pressure forward, Barberton TPs to the back line, and just Hillsdale was not ready for that whatsoever, as Barberton just comes out left, right, full team wipe. This is our point. Please get off. See a hero swap out here from, looks like K-Dog over on Hillsdale. Going over to the Moira now from what they were before. Barberton, with the teleporter, are going to be hopefully setting up so that they can get back to point easily here. Trying to figure out, thinking that Hillsdale's going to be coming top, but no, they're just going main again. And so Barberton says, okay, that's fine, we'll get back to point with this TP. And now they're ready to hold here. Junkrat comes up on their own. Pretty quickly finished by Barberton here without really getting any value out of that. I mean, he's got, what, 30% charge? I think that's probably not really doing much for him here. Barberton continues getting pick after pick after pick here. Of course, keeping Sleepless up with the wall from the May, holding Hillsdale back here. I don't know if this support was staggered or just didn't come in there, but we see Barberton once again use the TP, takes the high ground and says, okay, we're ready here if we need to be. We're going to see the car wash probably setting up around that choke again, though at this point I think Ryan's thinking that really they just don't expect to see them taking the high ground for some reason. Hillsdale really not taking advantage of the map here. So Barberton playing expecting maybe a little bit more out of Hillsdale than what they're seeing here. Nice use of the gold to stay safe for Arisa, but Sleepless knows to punish here. They say, we can just get a kill here. Let's just use the ults. We're charging ults so fast. They know that they're going to have ults for all of these different fights. 2-on-1 here against Hillsdale, and then over here we're just seeing a couple more, what is it, swinging on the Lucio? No, this is the, on the jump. Is Hillsdale back on point? No. Barberton just 3. I was going to say, I wonder if they're scrambling back for maybe a last bit. But look at this ult economy. 4 ults out of Barberton here. They put the wall up and say, hey, don't even touch this point. Hillsdale tries to ult, but Lucio able to quickly counter that with the beat. And now Barberton just moves in, gets finishes left, right. Outside of the lamp, Hillsdale taking no kills, no deaths rather, from Barberton. No kills? I guess it'd be no kills in this case. Barberton really just not giving an inch to Hillsdale. No charge percent, no deaths on Barberton's side whatsoever. So we're really hoping to see a little bit more out of Hillsdale this time. We see them switching over to the Sigma on this, so that might be kind of interesting to see if perhaps the Rocks can make a bit of a better play here. I think Arisa would be fine here too, being able to kind of force people off and into the pit. Pretty strong hero there. I mean, we're not going to see a hog or anything like that. I like seeing the ball out of here. This is something that Barberton was trying out earlier. They're looking at trying to build some kind of ball Pharah comps. Now, there's not a main Pharah player currently on Varsity, though there is a JV player they may consider subbing up from time to time, that being Kaeden Harris. So, looks like this junk is he going to get seen, or is that going to be a pick on Kaeden? Oh, Kaeden almost goes down here. That junk was a little bit faster. Oh, he does go down. First death for Barberton. These are heroes we're not used to seeing out of Barberton. Did he get booped off there? What happened? I really want to roll it back here, but it almost seems like did Sigma fall off? Folks, I gotta roll it back and see. Okay, where's Lucky Tiger? Where is this Sigma? Oh, he's knocked off by the ball, but it's not credited. All right, we're gonna roll back forward then. After Barberton takes the points there. These DPS are staggering so far here. They're going to get picked by Sunwolf. Fight going on over here, but it doesn't really matter. I think the plan on this comp is not quite the comp they had discussed earlier. They're looking to run some kind of comp that involves a few more snipers, I think. Oh no, we see Insane Kaeden off the edge from the rock. Alec Wuethrich being a nuisance here up front. And then with the pharmacy up over the top here. Oh, defeated by geometry there, unfortunately for Hardline's age. No cooldowns here, or if they do have any, it doesn't really matter. They can just tap them here. Yep. Down goes Sigma. Barberton just dominating this first control point here. I'm not sure if Hillsdale, what they can do here in terms of, you know, at this point, Barberton's got so much ult economy. The next fight is already won by Barberton at this point. Because they're going to have the ults online. They can just throw a single ult into this fight, stop Hillsdale from taking point. And when they're rolling in slow like this, one after the other, this stagger is not helping Hillsdale. Look, here's their tank isolated all alone. They do get a pick against Insane Kaeden, but then not watching this Pharah over the top. The ball mines are out, and they're just getting finished again and again and again. I would like to see maybe a different support. The Lucio is really not able to keep the heals up for Hillsdale here. It gives them the speed to push in, but I think they need, yep, exactly here. Even though no picks there, I think we see maybe a little bit of a smarter use out of the ult there from Ryan, going for something a bit safer. But I mean, once again, it wasn't an ult necessarily to get kills, but an ult to distract and keep them back from point. First map goes to Barberton pretty handily here. I really think Hillsdale should have swapped healers there a little bit to try to keep their heroes up. I think something to maybe disable the ball or keep them from rolling around as much. Maybe a Mei to put some walls up. Junkrat with maybe a bit better trap placement or something along those lines. I know they were worried about the Pharah, but there really isn't that much height here. A couple of the concussive, not concussive mines, the triggered mines. I don't remember the names as well as Coach Mosey. I'm sorry, guys. But the throw and blow mines, that's what I would like to see. I mean, you could probably tap Pharah with a few of those without too much difficulty, alongside some extra damage from your DPS or even your tank. I just think that they, on that second map, really let Barberton do what they wanted to and didn't put up any challenges to the heroes in terms of counters. There's really no super hard counters that I would have thought to have seen, but there's certainly things they could have done to disrupt Barberton's role here, and they absolutely should have been able to sort of reset the momentum and not be as spread as they were. We really saw Hillsdale out all over the place. So let's see if Hillsdale can come back a little bit stronger on the second map, and let's see what Barberton brings to the table on this next map here. We've seen Kings Row time and time again, Barberton Esports fans, and we're seeing it time and time again here. We've got something a little strange, though, not from Hillsdale in this case. I think a Reinhardt looks pretty standard. Insane Kaeden is now on the tank. He is planning on playing tank for Varsity next season in the spring once Alec Wuethrich is no longer in BHS and graduated and moved on. Speaking of graduates who will be moving on, we've got Yi here, who is on support now. He is going to be running support for us on this map, and also is a senior. Alec on DPS today, a little bit strange, rocking the Mei, is it Nurse or Ice Cream person? I think that's Ice Cream. Yes, Ice Cream. And then in addition to that, something a little bit different to try to train up Preston's support reflexes. We actually have him on DPS here, and Sunwolf on support, so he can get a bit of a perspective, getting the old Overwatch brains cooking a little bit here, keeping them fresh here. So we really didn't see a lot of oh, isolated. No pick there. So, Sleepless, alongside the Ryan Hammer, gets some finishes. This Junk is so lucky to get the finish. Yes. Preston popping off on DPS. He says, I've never done this before. Well, that's not entirely true. It's certainly the first time I can think of Preston being a DPS in any sort of, what would you call it, standard Overwatch match for Barberton here. Really trying out just something a little different. I believe Coach Mosey had made the call, hey, let's work on some different things. More like flexing part of our brains, understanding the different roles a bit more. So we're seeing some of these non-traditional roles. I think Alec just wanted to get on some DPS for a hot minute. Junk ran down from the height here. Oh, gives up the height. Challenge Alec here. I don't know who's going to take this fight. Pulling out the Glock. Do we see Mercy take the win here? Hey, nice move, Sunwolf. Oh, there is a trap there, and you are dead, though. While that's going on, we see the rest of the fight happening over here. Nano coming out just to get the finish here. And also, I mean, I don't think it was necessary for the fight per se, but Barberton's ult economy should be building fast enough. Though I will say, K. Smith on the other team, Hillsdale is going to be coming up to the Shatter, and will Kaeden be able to bait it out and block it out, or are they going to take a Shatter to the face here and allow, potentially, for Hillsdale to make some progress? With the hello emote. Walled off and in a world of trouble. Will they predict the Shatter? They did not. Or if they did, it looks like it only caught one. I think he did get the block there, or at least I think it didn't connect to two of the heroes. I think it got one, though, on the back line. Didn't end up mattering. Sleepless puts the Blizzard down. Oh, the pin. Sleepless pays for it with his life. Will Ryan go for the res? He does. Spins around like crazy, but unfortunately that is still not a safe res, because that hammer doesn't care if you're spinning or not. And Ryan does not have Guardian Angel tactics that Rei has. We've seen Rei call out some amazing GAs, but he's not in this match. Who is in this match are two players thinking about maybe holding point here. Is Bob going to be the person to make the play of the game here? Not really, with this full Ryan shield to block here. Oh, Sunwolf tries to damage through. Might have wanted to have the heal on that. Big Purple comes out, but cleansed off immediately. Can they hold here? Yi putting out some damage as well. Hardline getting some picks. Ryan takes a ride back. Ryan v. Ryan in the back lines here. As Battle Mercy comes out, Ryan trying to use his DPS skills here on the Mercy to get those kills off. Unable to finish, finishes one, but unable to finish the other. Luckily, Insane Kaeden gets the final hammer down on that. Can they protect this point? It looks like it. I was unsure for a moment, but it looks like they might be able to take it. No, after that Shatter comes out, the finishes left and right, left and right. Will, yes, fire. Are they going to contest this? I don't think so. I think Barberton's actually going to give up this first point here for a moment and give it over to Hillsdale. Oh no, danger, danger. Thinking about recontesting there, but I think they made the right choice of maybe not. I'm not sure if maybe it was a little bit of target priority mixing up on that last point, or just the oddness of these player roles for this map. Bob comes out, but I mean, now he's taking a nap. With the wall up, it really sort of stalls out this push from Hillsdale. And I mean, Bob's going to put a little bit of damage out there, but not enough to matter. It's about time for him to go away, and there he goes. Charge into the little room to Ryan battle, but with the Mei coming in to help finish off here and some hammer swings as well as the supports coming out, they should be perfectly fine here. Asteria gets a pick on the support in the back line. He's popping off. Absolutely. Left and right, left and right. Once again, Bard pushing in the distance here, saying, you know, let's just put him into the spawn if we can. I like the aggression from Kaeden here. This charge is a little too aggressive. I think they were wanting to, I don't think they're going for the wall to block there, or hoping to maybe get the Ryan trap, but unfortunately, not a lot out of the wall. Charged, and with that ult on there, Sleepless says, hey, hold on, let's stop that ult. Nice counterplay, Asteria. Throwing the shots out there, walling up, and then blocking off. With this Nano out from Yi, this should be enough to finish that, and then we can charge in for more here. We also have the Valk coming out. Not sure what the Valk call was there for. Perhaps it was something I missed. Someone needed healed up at the last moment, or they just wanted to secure that fight. But with a couple ults used, now Barberton doesn't have a lot in the tank. They've got the Bob ready to come out, and I'm expecting to see that from Asteria when things get a little low. Maybe they lose a pick so they can even it out and make it a 5v5 despite the fact going down someone. Oh, looks like the wall comes out again. Not a full trap, but it is slowing down the enemy team. This Ryan is once again isolated. K-Smith needs to understand that if his team is not close and behind him, he needs to back out. Oh, this might be the time for the Bob to come out here. Bob does come out, and he says, hey, there's no Rhyme. Sounds like I'm just going to hold choke here. Can we get some heals on this Bob, though? Yes. And with the res coming out for Sleepless, I would have liked to see another Ryan actually there, but at the same time, Ryan, they may have called that, hey, we want to use the Mei wall here instead. Block to try to stop charge, but charge is canceled before block comes out. Alec may die here? No. Walks it off with his Mercy to help him out. Mercy not getting charged this time. Trying to GA around here, but the focus from Hillsdale on the Mercy. Sleepless, no ice block, no wall. Oh, he does have block just in time there. They need to get rid of this ulting. Yes, there they go. Hardline page goes down, Insane Kaeden. getting the finishes all over the place with this hammer. We're looking to see some more of this great hammer play next season. He's still got a lot of things to learn on the tank role, such as don't ult nothing. It might be a move. So at the same time, there's only a few seconds left. Maybe they thought someone was coming out of spawn here. We see one on cart. Are they going to be able to handle it? Preston, overwatching, over top, gets the finish. And with that, there's no way Hillsdale's going to touch here. 1 point down, and then 55.84 meters. Can Barberton push faster than Hillsdale did, and further than Hillsdale did, rather, is the real question. Faster doesn't really matter at this point, since we're not yet to overtime and a third round, and we won't go to a third round here. We will instead see if Barberton can take this quicker than Hillsdale and get that point to right here. I guess quicker is not a component. I don't know why I keep saying quicker, folks. Without Mosey, my brain is mush. Coach Mosey, MVP. Where are you, Mosey? Coach Kane is lonely here at the solo cast.
Ready for battle.
Let's see what kind of heroes that Barberton is bringing out today. We've got Sleepless going on the Widow. Love to see it. Usually this is a perch that McInerney is going to be taking. So Sunwolf usually is going to be doing the Overwatch over top. I wonder if people who don't play XCOM refer to that as Overwatch or other sort of turn-based tactical strat games. Overwatch being the triggered shots on high from good old XCOM. The D.Va is interesting, taking the high perch. I like it. They can look at and wave at Barberton's 2 snipers up here. They've got the Lucio out here. I'm not a big fan of the Lucio here, only because what are we speeding in the Rhine, and who else? Everyone else is a long-range sniper from Barberton, or maybe a mid-ranger outside of the Rhine, of course. But I think the Rhine's going to go down in this fight because they're going to lack heals. They're going to get focused down, and then the supports the DPS are going to throw damage, but after this Rhine goes down, then they're just going to get picked or forced back. I would have instead liked to see maybe a Brig, maybe a Baptiste. We really don't need these double snipers. There may have been a call from Coach Mosey originally for this training exercise. Preston on the Ash still here to go for something. I'd really like to see Sleepless and more of a brawl style that can complement this Rhine. If they want to go for a long-range poke or something, we could go for a Sigma on Kaeden instead. Barberton taking some space here, putting out the fire, getting some picks from the dual snipers. You getting right up in the faces there, but unfortunately does go down. Barberton with the picks is enough, and then they say, hey, why don't you take a ride over here and be a baby D.Va for a while before you eat a hammer for dinner. With this, Barberton should take this point unless they can recontest. And now these snipers in this long sideline here, they should be able to take some picks as from spawn, they try to get back out. Ooh, but nice move actually with the sim turrets, taking this space up here. Sleepless sees, and, well, obviously you see what happened there. Sleepless is on to their game, but I wish that they had waited a little longer, maybe regrouped a bit better together. Not sure what the ult was right there from Sunwolf. Hammer comes down, they're swinging. They're trying to do stuff, but without heals. Oh, good. I think we got maybe, I don't know if that was an amped heal or not, but they're trying to get it. I wish he would have tucked into this corner room here, but he has cover now, avoiding the Moira beam. And the sniping keeps coming from on high from Sleepless. I'd like to see Preston get a few more picks here. D.Va bombs out, but who's it going to hit? No one. Oh, it just barely stops the remech. Love to see it. That should be a finish there. Yes, as Barberton is rolling through this point here. Sim turrets are online. Are they going to get lasered? Odd. What were the sim turrets shooting there? Or did they just, that was a visual glitch maybe? Seemed like they were shooting nothing. Those are automated though, so I'm not sure why that happened. There they go. I think that must be a visual glitch or something on our end, because I'm not quite sure what's going on with those turrets. I am quite sure though that Barberton has won King's Row pretty handedly there, even after swapping some heroes around for some kind of training exercise. I'm not sure what it was, but I hope the training helped. Regardless, let's move on to the third map and see if Hillsdale can come together a little bit more here. Barberton, despite having a very odd rollout there, able to capitalize off of some mistakes from Hillsdale as they push through, in addition to just a mechanical skill difference here. Barberton has a very, very high mechanical skill from playing together for so long. I know, I'm sure they were making calls out there, and just sort of stepping into that different mental space of playing roles you don't normally play, maybe help them sort of stretch in ways that they aren't normally used to. So I'm hoping to see some more come together from Hillsdale here. I do think that they looked better on that map than the previous one. However, I still think we're seeing Hillsdale trickle and spread a bit more than they can. They need to be a lot more grouped together. Remember, apes strong together. Must be like ape. Ooh, ooh, ah. See you on the next map. Alright, we're on map 3 here. This is the last map out of Hillsdale and Barberton's set so far. I don't know that Hillsdale is going to be able to swing this back. This may be their last map of the day, but it's probably my last one before Mosey joins me. So maybe he'll be able to come in for map 4 if we can get Hillsdale here. Otherwise, it's just going to be me running the solo cast. So let's take a look. We've got Rei back here. He's on DPS here instead of the support. Once again, maybe trying something a little bit different out today just to get a feel for things. Sleepless on DPS. Keeping Fincher in on the tank. What tank have we got here? Oh, one of his favorites. Speaking of apes strong together, we've got the ape over here now. Yi on Kiriko. Nice hero there. And then where's our last hero? We've got Sunwolf here on a sniper hero. Something to be more used to, perhaps. Trying to burst down this. Oh, wow. Kaeden getting really, really low. Taking a lot of damage. Don't know if the Suzu was necessary there, but I appreciate wanting to say, hey, we got to keep this monkey up. We really can't be too careless with our tank here. Because the tank, I would say, is one of the most crucial roles to keep in the game. You can lose DPS, you can sometimes lose the support, but if you lose your tank, the fight is over. And so with the loss of the D.Va over on Hillsdale over here, their fight is over. Are we going to get this turret down? We do. Nice pick there. I think Fincher was eating a lot of damage from the turret, just kind of taking the long-range shots that the monkey can use. One of Monkey's most fun little upgrades from Overwatch 1 to 2, the long range. Monkey jump out. Monkey get killed though. Oh, Mott going crazy with the SMG, but unfortunately now is deep in the ground. He is dead. Alec Wuethrich in the back line, being a bit of a nuisance, but no one really following up on that from Hillsdale. They're just letting him go. It looks like Lucky Tiger does get the finish. A moth is a weak creature that can be killed. Doesn't even take too many to kill a moth if he's got the ability to go in here. Not a lot of support on Kaeden here. The rush is out, but he has to leave. He's rushing away. That monkey needed a lot more support from our supports here. I'd like to see a bit more heals coming out, perhaps out of McInerney here on the Ana. He's perched up. He sees there's an Ash up here. Is he going to win the duel? The answer is maybe. Close. Yes, he does. Nice. But all that time while he's taking the duel, no heals on Barberton outside of Yi, so Yi is working double time, maybe even overtime, I could say here, keeping everyone up while Ryan takes the duel there. Not used to having that pressure on him as a support, saying, oh, this is what it feels like when death comes to me, because death is always coming toward the supports. Hack on the turret. Mott's thinking, I'd like to shoot this turret. Another hack comes out. Translocates away. Escape. Monkey leaves. The fight is over for Monkey. Nice. Turret goes down. But, oh, just barely gets the adaptive off. Manages to get the pick for Alec as well. Mott gets a kill on the Ash. And then, once again, Barberton pushing through. Sunwolf frightened up top, but I believe the sleep came out and they let the D.Va sleep for a moment there. I didn't get it fully in my eyeballs. It may have been in the background of the shot. Are they going to stagger this D.Va? I sure hope so. No, they're just going to leave her a baby, and that's okay. Probably going to have the remake here any second. Remake is available. Can they kill before it comes out? No. But Sunwolf does get the pick with the sniper range. Dive in on Torb. Torb should go down here. Yes, he does. The Moth backing out. Picks left, right, left, right. How's the pressure in the back lines? They're fighting the D.Va, but I don't know that they care. Support each other. So Yi and Ryan keeping each other up here and forcing this D.Va back. Now there is a Bob out here, and he is going to be a bit of a nuisance, but with a hack on Bob and a pick on the D.Va mech. Really nothing that Barberton is too afraid of here. Looks like they're going to be able to hold this first point without too much difficulty, especially because we got the monkey all here. Waiting to see Kaeden go bananas. Haven't seen it yet. Mott in the back line just gets the translocate out at the last moment. We got the rush out, hitting the wall here. Would have liked to see it go a little bit further, but that's just a bit of geometry. I don't know that they need it because the monkey is going here. We just need to keep that ape up. Oh no, ape going low. Nice big hack coming out. So while they did focus on the monkey, now these guys have no abilities. This should be kills left and right as Barberton finishes sleep on the Diva, hack on the Diva. I'd like to have seen this focus on the Moira go a bit sooner, but they are getting this purple Diva down, and although Yi is gone, having supported the team up, we are good to go. Oh, Rei goes down too. Is this going to be their point? Is Hillsdale getting the comeback? Monkey is in. Can they get the finish on this baby Diva before they remech? I'd like to see it. Oh, the remech comes out. Kaeden goes down too. I think that this is the second life here. Yi on the Lucio here. Nice, nice fighting. Big purple out of Sunwolf. And Yi dancing all around this point saying, hey, 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 we got to keep them off. We got to keep them off. While Barberton regroups. Can Sunwolf get out of here? They're taking a fight. They do get the fight. They're not able to get the Sojourn to finish them. Or the Sojourn cannot finish them. Can they get in? Kaden's back. We've got a Nano. Will we see the Nano come out? Yes, Nano on the monkey. That's going to build the ult charge so fast. You see it ticking up faster and faster and faster. I wish we could get another monkey ult out here. But beyond that, I don't think we're going to see any more ults out of Barberton. Maybe Sleepless will be able to get a bomb out here on the Tracer. Ooh, C9. I really thought that they were still in range of holding onto that cart for Hillsdale. Barberton managed to defend the first point. Hillsdale only managed to move the cart 68.12 meters. Barberton's got a very, very long time to move this forward. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the clock forward 20 seconds so we can get right to the action here. Because we know the rolls are a little goofy here. So we're going to see if there's any hero swaps as they roll out. Let's see. I'm going to jump it ahead again. Another 20 for us. So I guess you know what? Let's savor the moment. Let's go and take a look at what Hillsdale's doing. Hillsdale's got the Orisa here. It's not a problem, I don't think. We've got the Sim again. I'm not as big a fan of Sim here. Widow's alright. I just don't feel like Sim can set up a car wash or hold a point as well on this as other things. Maybe you could, you know, hold at corner, pop back up to high ground, and engage from back there. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Sim on defense here. Doesn't mean it's bad. I just haven't seen it, so I can't speak to that. Got the turrets up. Are they going to wash anybody? Probably called out by Rei here. Team sees it, says, okay, there they are. Sleepless gets the pick early against the enemy Widow, so now that hero is no longer a factor at all in this matchup. Perhaps just some bad positioning, or perhaps just couldn't take the duel. Mott trying to get a pick on the Sports. The backline does get Lucky Tiger, so they're down 2 here, down 3. Oh, the res, does it come out? No! Is it canceled there, or did they just have second thoughts on it? Full wipe. Hillsdale moving forward. Monkey is fighting a little bit in the trenches over here. Yi getting ready to speed people in so they can go for pressure. Keeping only 1 on out of Barberton. Sunwolf gets the pick. Trying to screen a little bit here. Just saying, you know what? We can have Sleepless ride cart. We can have everyone else in the fight. And that's exactly what's going on here. One pick after another, isolating targets, focusing them down, and just taking space. I really don't see how Hillsdale can even contest this. They just say toss a couple more on the cart so we can get there a bit faster, and that's it. Barberton takes the series 3-0. Hillsdale, unfortunately, not able to stand up to the Magics today. So this series was a short but sweet one. It would be much sweeter if Coach Mosey was here with me, and so I was not all alone. However, he will return in the future, as will the rest of the Magics, as we go on for our next match of the season. Next week, we will be returning with a match against, let's see if I check my calendar here, it should be North Ridgeville. Now, North Ridgeville is a team that we accidentally played a map against this week and realized, oh wait, we're playing the wrong team. So we will actually have our true match against them next week on Tuesday after the juniors finish their ACT testing for the day. So that'll be an interesting day. And I hope to see you guys with the cast for that one and to see some continued dominance of the Magics. But I would like to see some closer matches for this. I loved those nail biters we had a little bit earlier in the season. But since then, we haven't had anything that's quite so close. I really would like to see some teams put Barberton to task here. Can we see it? I'd love to bring it to you, and I hope to bring it to you. But still a Barberton victory next week on Tuesday. See you then.